Hi there. My name is James. I'm your instructor in this class, James Wilson. I'm happy for you to call me James if you want. Some people call me Professor Wilson or Dr. Wilson because I have a PhD, but James is fine with me. And this is a short little video just to welcome you to the class and give you a little bit of information about how this class is going to work. So first of all, I just want to say that this is going to be a really intensive summer. We have 6 weeks to do a what's normally an 18-week class. So that's every week in this class is going to count for 3 weeks in a normal semester. And this is a class that requires a lot of reading and a lot of writing in any semester. It is 6,000 words in the course of this semester, which is quite a lot. It's 4 essays over the course of 6 weeks. We're going to read a full-length book, and you're going to read several articles as well. And then there's a lot of work to do on the site. So um, I think you're a little bit crazy for making this decision, maybe to do it online. And if you're overwhelmed by how much time that might take, or if you're worried about work and so forth, I would really suggest you take this in a normal semester. But I'm here to support you to do this summer if you think you have the time and the ability to do it. As an online course, it's also very self-motivated. You'll have deadlines, and those deadlines will be clear to you in Canvas. But it's going to be up to you to do the work and to find the time to do the work. And so that's another thing that's a little special about this class as an online class. Um, so, what else to say? Um, Before I get into some of the details of the course, let me just tell you a little bit about me. I'm an English teacher at DVC and have been here for about a year since last fall. But I've been teaching English at community colleges for 4 years and been teaching at other colleges. I've taught some other things. I've taught theater, and I've worked in a couple different environments all the way back since 2009. So I've been teaching at college for a long time. I particularly love teaching community college, um, partly because of the variety of people we have in any given class. In this class, I know it's a basic requirement for everybody, so we're going to have people with all different majors, all different life experiences, different points of view, and I love that. I love that about teaching at community college, and I really love working with you guys. I find you're such an interesting group to work with, and I love helping you get where you want to go. And I find, you've often, a lot of you often really know where you're going and just need to follow the steps to get there. And then some of you are trying to figure that out too. And I love having conversations with all of you. So I'm glad to have you here, and like I say, I'm going to be here to help you complete the tough job of this class. Um, so a little bit of information I want to highlight. This is the welcome module, and you're going to go through this module bit by bit, and then you'll get into week 1. Every week there's going to be a little bit of lecture. There's going to be some discussion posts for you to do, which relate to reading assignments. And then you'll have some a peer review post, which is a chance for you to get started on your essay assignment. And in the first 3 weeks of this class, you're going to have an essay for every single week. And then the last 2.5 weeks of the class are going to be dedicated to the term paper, the final project, which is a research paper. And we'll be reading a full-length book in those last couple weeks. So as you can see, the pace is quite intensive. And it's important you read through this welcome module very carefully because it talks about a lot of things about um, how this is going to work and the pace and lots of policies and some very important things. Um, So a couple things I want to highlight. One is that because we're moving so quickly, there is really no opportunity to fall behind. Um, as much for you as for me. In a normal semester, if you miss a week because something happens, that can be a struggle, but you can get back from that. If you miss a week of this class, um, it's not going to work. So it's really important you stay healthy, you keep your time free, and you really organize yourself to get through these 6 weeks and complete all of the work. That's one thing that I really want to say. And another thing I want to say, just a little thing to highlight, is that it's really important you get the correct edition of the book, Rereading America. We're using the 10th edition, and there are many different editions. Um, and the 10th edition is the only one that has all the readings that we're doing. So be sure you get that correct edition of the book. Also, you need to order that book right away if you haven't already. We're using it this week, and I'll help you out with some scans for this week. But after that, I can't do that anymore. I'm not supposed to for copyright reasons and because I won't have the time to scan everything. And I'm going to want you to have your own book to do some annotations on. So get those books as soon as possible. And the handbook will also be using both with some grammar lessons and also in the feedback I'll give you on your essays. So take time to go through the welcome module, and then once you're done with that and you've written an introduction post where you introduce yourself, you can go ahead and start on week one. One other thing I do want to highlight is that you'll want to use the home page. Don't go to assignments, don't go to discussions, don't go to these other pages. Just go to the home page because that really shows you the order to do things in, and it makes it the clearest. And so I'd really recommend you use that home page, which will walk you through step by step what you need to do each week. All right, that's it from me for now. You'll see a lot more of me online, and I'm really looking forward to working with all of you this summer. If you have any questions or concerns at any time, you can go to the inbox feature on Canvas and shoot me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, look forward to getting to know you all a little bit better, and I'll see you online.